Each year, we ask one Radiance Scholarship recipient to speak on behalf of their fellow recipients. This year, our speaker is Amanda Posey. Ms. Posey is a junior majoring in English, and education, who plans to become a teacher. I think you will find her story compelling. Please welcome her to the podium.
I was like, whoa. Wow, good evening, everyone. And thank you for this huge birthday party. Yesterday, I turned 21, and I have to say, yeah, thank you. I have to say, this is quite the celebration for a lifetime milestone. Turning 21 isn't the only year I'm marking. 10 years ago, I was placed into the foster care system. It was an experience that helped set the course for my life and made me determined to succeed, despite my circumstances. Until the age of 11, I lived with my mother and siblings, but it was a life tormented by instability, a life on the run, moving from hotel to hotel as my mother battled personal demons and addictions. A life of jail, drugs, and unsavory characters. At 11 years old, Children and Family Services stepped in, placing my siblings and me in a county orphanage in Florida. Soon after, we were flown to Cleveland to stay with our foster grandparents, who also fostered my mother at a young age. Our lives were part of a generational cycle within the foster care system that is statistically improbable to break. Even though Children and Family Services believed foster care was a better environment for me, and I agree, I was safe and stable living with my foster grandparents, this situation stifled my freedom of expression and my independence. I was no longer surrounded by tangible threats. However, I was made to feel like a burden. The only person I could truly rely on was my fearless older sister, who guided me and protected me. Luckily, I found art and literature to be my expressional escape. Throughout high school, I met riveting educators who helped support and build my motivation and my ambition to gain independence and success, regardless of circumstance. An especially notable experience was being selected for the AVID College Tutoring Program. The name is an acronym that stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. This innovative program was designed for prospective first-generation college students from challenging backgrounds like me. Through AVID, I found within the classroom a relatable, out-of-home family and educators who saw in me possibilities that I had never seen. Because of this, I decided I wanted to become a teacher as well. With a love of English and literature, I decided my focus area would be English. I, too, wanted to nurture student growth and the realization of potential, the way teachers had nurtured and inspired me. I, too, wanted to share with the youth of America that they can find their voice, whether it is through writing, speaking, or reading. After high school graduation, I was offered a free ride to Cleveland State University through a full Pell Grant and the CSU Freshman Scholarship. My foster grandparents were totally against my desire to become a teacher and my decision to attend CSU, since, you know, teachers don't get paid enough, and downtown Cleveland is far too dangerous. Yeah. The only reason I was able to enroll was because of my scholarships and grant. With this great opportunity, as well as entering adulthood, I decided to take on the challenge of living independently, freeing myself from the restrictions of my past. Attending Cleveland State and working to support myself in pursuit of my goals at only 18 years old, I found downtown to be the opposite of what I was told. I've actually found myself to be a city girl, and I love the up-and-coming atmosphere, the opportunistic energy, and the diversity of cultures. Going to Cleveland State has uplifted me in so many ways, opening my eyes and making my goals entirely attainable. Statistically, less than 5% of foster youth age out of the system and go on to graduate with a bachelor's degree from a college or university. Next school year, I will be a senior and one of only 35 students to receive a paid internship through the Cleveland Foundation Teaching Fellows Program. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be working with the Cleveland Metropolitan School District for my student teaching, a once inconceivable milestone for someone with a past like mine. I could not have done this without the incredible mentor professors I have gained here at CSU. In addition, the CSU Teach program, like the AVID program, has made me realize my full potential. But this time, it isn't in becoming a prepared college student. It is in becoming a passionate educator. Donors. None of this could even be possible without scholarships, especially my Radiance scholarship for the past 2 years, a true lifeline for someone who grew up with nothing. One of my favorite authors, Hermann Hesse, wrote, "I have always believed, and still believe, that whatever good or bad misfortune may come our way, we can always give it meaning and transform it into something of value." My misfortunes have created a desire in me to break the bonds of my past in the foster care system. My teachers and mentors have given meaning to ideas I thought were only a distant dream. And now, I am ready to share my value with future generations. Thank you again, donors, for giving me the opportunity to beat the odds and achieve success, and the most unimaginable celebration that a 21st birthday girl could ask for. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Truly, can you ever imagine a more significant investment than this? Amanda, thank you so much.